So, whose turn is it to share stories? Okay, so the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me was the time I had to do a presentation in front of my entire class dressed up in a cheerleader outfit. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Me and the boys had a little bet while playing Valorant. Person with the least kills had to wear one the next day while giving a history presentation in front of my entire class. And let's just say my aim wasn't on point that day, so I had to wear it. Skirt, pom-poms and all. Yeah, well, I hated every single second of it. But my classmates were definitely having the time of their lives learning about the Philippine presidents from a cheerleader. The happiest moment of my life. Oh, you definitely know this one. It was the day we passed our thesis and got the green light to graduate. You remember that? We've been up for 7 days with barely any sleep, living off of energy drinks and pancit canton, sleeping at each other's houses in front of our laptops, tirelessly typing. Some days you'd have a mental breakdown and I had to comfort you. And other days it would be the other way around. But all that stress was worth it because when Professor Angeles finally gave us the results, man, we were happy as fuck. Nearly partied our asses off too the next day, despite barely having energy left. You remember how wild that party was? Bea ended up drinking way too much and confessed to Lawrence in the most unintelligible way. And then puked all over him right after. And we were both just sitting there in the corner, laughing at them. Poor Bea. She was so embarrassed that she skipped an entire week of school. And our endless teasing definitely didn't help. Yeah, we were definitely such good friends to them, weren't we? The saddest moment of my life was... Well, I think you remember that one just as vividly as I do. It was the day she cheated on me. Well, how could anyone forget something like that? You're right here, relaxing in your apartment, and here I came knocking on your door with tears running all over my face. It looked like a scene from one of those Korean dramas you watch. You remember how we spent that night? We were up all night just talking after I couldn't cry any more tears. And you made sure to keep me talking till I felt better. Honestly, if I didn't have you around, then I don't know what I might have done that night. Well, now that I think about it, that night didn't really end that bad since you were there to make things better. You know, you always have a knack of being there for me when I need you the most. You helped me out way more times than I can count. Like when I ran out of paint while I was halfway done with my portrait of my dog. You remember that time? And the only shop that had any was literally on the other side of town. You came with me and you made the trip there a lot less boring than it had to be. There was that other time too. I wanted to sign up for ballet classes. You remember that week? I wanted to try ballet, but was too nervous to do it on my own. But who signed up with me just to give me the confidence to try something new? It wasn't my ex. It was you. It's quite ironic, isn't it? The people who claim to love you end up hurting you the most, while the ones who truly care end up being the people right next to you all along. I feel like I made the wrong choices. You know? Jumping from one bad relationship to another. Putting up with one girl's toxicity only to be treated the same way by the next one. All the while, you were there by my side to help me pick up the pieces. I kept thinking to myself why I couldn't find the one person who could treat me right, but in reality, she was there with me all along. Why didn't I realize it sooner? That it was you all along. I'm just gonna say it. I was honestly planning to just keep this a secret till the day I die, but I don't know. I can't keep it in anymore because holding it in is honestly hurting my heart. And I know that we've been best friends for such a long time, and saying these types of things tend to ruin friendships, but damn it. I don't want to keep secrets from you anymore, so I'll be honest with you. I have feelings for you. Mahal kita. You don't have anything to say? Sorry. I know. I probably just bombarded you with some heavy information. Look, we can just forget about it and move on. You felt the same way this whole time? Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? You thought I wouldn't have liked you back? Well, it's funny 'cause the only reason I didn't tell you sooner was because I thought the same thing. So, now that we know how we feel about each other, can I kiss you again? Hold on. Sorry. I'm just getting a bit overwhelmed. I mean, I just confessed to you and we're making out now. And it's honestly getting my heart pounding. And to be honest, it's also getting me riled up down there. You wanna see it? Oh, you better be careful with what you ask for. Maybe we might end up doing something else. You wouldn't mind? You really are a naughty girl. Listener. Get on your knees.